Victoria. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk to you all about the symptoms of my twin pregnancy from weeks 6 through 12. Okay, so nausea continued to be unbearable. As you heard me in the last time, or maybe I think I said this, literally I was nauseous for like 4 months. And I kid you not, it was unbearable. I feel for especially single moms, or people that, you know, have to be at work at a certain time and function on all of that, because for me, and if you're anything like me, if it was the same, I mean, I don't know, everybody is different. It was to the point where I literally could not do anything. Like I literally was laying around. And at that point, I was moving. So I'll get into some life updates, but my husband and I decided to sell our home and to build a home. And we were packing because our home sold so fast that we were literally selling furniture and some bigger items that we didn't want to take with us, but that were still nice, that we weren't just giving away or getting rid of, whatever. And it was so horrible because my husband Arnold is a financial advisor and his business is pretty busy, and it's stayed consistently busy, thank God, through all of the things in the world that we've been through. And it was just unbearable for me. So I had to, you know, work my way through it, pack as much as I could, but I laid down as much as I could also. And as you know, I'm a very active person. I teach Zumba multiple times a week. I attend spin class. All of that had to go. I stopped studying. I stopped working my wellness business as much as I normally would because I just couldn't do it. I had no energy. I had to cancel some of my Zumba classes and cancel some of my personal ones, as well as a few that I teach at the gym, or find subs, because when you feel that way, I personally don't feel like you should push it. You know, in fitness and in wellness, of course, it should ultimately be about just being strong and healthy and not just looking a certain way and all that. But I know that I have fallen into that web at times, or feeling like, you know, I need to work out because I got to maintain these abs and I got to, you know, this and that. But it's not about that when you're pregnant. It's about keeping your body strong for your delivery and your labor and for your postpartum, and just so that your body stays strong. Because too many times I hear stories of women that were not physically active pre-pregnancy and they really suffered because of that afterwards, and I did not want to be part of that statistic. So I got the rest whenever I needed it. And then I'm going to insert a video here, maybe, of me at 6 weeks, and just to kind of give you some insight of how I was feeling. So this is technically week 6. Week 7 will start Thursday. I've been feeling like crap, especially when I wake up. So nauseous. It started like 2 days ago. I woke up in the middle of the night, like 4 a.m. feeling like I was about to get sick, so I went and got my ginger mints from Trader Joe's and literally just sucked on that literally for hours while I was in the bed. I would like wake up and still feel it in my mouth. I did that last night again, and then this morning. It's nausea. It's just horrible. It's not just morning sickness. It's like all day. So I hear it's the worst between week 6 and 14, potentially, or 6 and 10. I'm hoping that it's not until 14 weeks because this is horrible. Or 12 weeks or whatever. So either way, I'm making it through. So many days after 7 weeks, well, as soon as I got my positive pregnancy test, and that was like super early, I think like 3 weeks or something, 3 or 4 weeks, I called my gynecologist and I scheduled my appointment. They asked me for all my information, when was my last period, all the things. I told them when I took my pregnancy test, all of that. And I went in and we found out that we were having twins. And it's funny because I had a feeling that I was. I actually wanted to order a shirt off Amazon that said cardio for 2, but for some reason I could not order that shirt. So yeah, I just didn't order it, and then sure enough, it was twins. And I'll insert that little clip here from the day that we found out. So we had our ultrasound today, and
we're having twins.
We sure are. So, just to kind of talk about the day that I found out, I actually, you know what? I'm gonna make a separate video about that. I'm gonna kind of explain how we were feeling that day, maybe even get Arnold on here, and we'll talk about that. So I'll save that for another time. But anyway, so once I got to week 8, the bloating got severely worse. I was basically at the point where I couldn't fit my clothing. I was kind of in between like a 2-4, and all of my pants were tight. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to have to invest in something very soon, some maternity clothes soon, because my plan, if I was having one, was just to wear regular clothes, but just like get them a size larger or something. Like, there's so many cute dresses and different things that I could wear. That was not going to work with twins. But yeah, I remember being around 8 or 9 weeks and going to Old Navy and literally having a breakdown in the dressing room with my mom. I called my mom actually, and I told her, I'm like, Mom, you know, this is horrible, and I can't, you know, I feel so fat and different things. And I remember I took some pictures and I sent them to her. I'm like, what do you think about these shirts? And I ended up buying a few things there and at Gap and actually even in Republic, I believe, and to make myself feel better. So that's what I did. And that's what I think you should do. I think you have to wear clothes that make you feel comfortable, make you feel pretty, because then you'll just go about your day with your head up, your shoulders back, and you'll be walking confidently, and that's what we want, right? So I think it's great. Another symptom that I had was really sore breast, and honestly, this was weird for me because this is normally not me, but they also felt like heavy, and the only way that I could describe it is as if like rocks were inside of them, like cement, like somebody poured cement down in there, and they felt heavy, especially when I first woke up in the morning. It was like, oh God, I don't want to, don't touch them. I could not. Yeah, it was bad. But that eventually went away. Lots of cervical fluid, as we mentioned before. It stayed the same consistently, and that is a sign of pregnancy. And at week 10, it was time for me to ditch those skinny jeans and get some maternity jeans and get some maternity tops. But what I did, because I knew that I was having twins, is I sized up. So instead of just getting like smalls or extra smalls and things, a lot of times I got medium because I wanted to be able to hopefully wear them throughout my pregnancy, and that has worked. This shirt is a small, and I am 23 weeks, and it still fits me. So kind of depending on how the various things fit is how I would purchase them. And I really had the same symptoms. Nausea got worse, so I ended up having to take some medication. Not a natural medicine, which I really hated, but it was the only thing that, I mean, I had to, because it was so bad that it was debilitating for me. So consult with your OB, with your doctor before you take anything. And then glorious week 12, I felt the movement of, I did not know it was my boys then, but my 2 boys at that time. And it was such an awesome feeling. But I was really confused because I've never been pregnant before and I didn't know what to look for. So at week 12, a couple times throughout that week, I would feel little movements, kind of like flutters. People say flutters. And I didn't really feel like the whole butterfly thing or anything, but I guess kind of like flutters, like little kicks, is what I was feeling, and it was phenomenal. So I hope that any woman, of course, and I hope and pray that any woman that wants to have a child can, because the feeling is really awesome and it's really just next to none. So that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video. Please comment and tell me what you thought. Maybe you have other ideas for videos that I should share. I'm going to be uploading every single Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. It lets me know that you like my channel. It lets YouTube know that you want to see more of my videos. And of course, feel free to share with your friends, because friends don't keep secrets from friends, right? You share with them things that you like. So please do so. And until next time, I'll see y'all next time. All right, bye.